We have another Hoover 612 to look at today. They're becoming a bit common, aren't they, these 612s? What's this, the third that we've had in as little as 6 months? Well, there's another one, July 1954, but is in need of a bit more work than the others, I think. Let's have a look at it, see what is wrong with it, see what is right with it, and work out where we go from here. Yes, hello my vacuum cleaner chums, how are you today? Another half a century old piece of iron tat here for us to look at, the Hoover 612. And this one is possibly in the least good shape of the three that I've had so far. Obviously, one for Manchester Vax, one for a collector, and then this one which came from a collector, so I won't be too mean about it because I know the person who sold this to the person who I'm doing it for really liked it, so I won't be too mean, but it is quite tired. So let's start at the top where we see a completely pattern. In fact, look, it comes off. That was easy. Normally you've got to soak these. Completely patterned, non-original handle grip. Really good condition though. I mean, I'm going to try and find a brown one for this. They are about. I got one for the another 612 I did. So, I'm sure I can find out. We'll pop that back on though. That's good to know that that will come off. This has seen some work. If I can peel the sticker off so we can see it more clearly from. And I've had a couple of vacuums that have passed through these hands. City Vac Centre, Hoover and Electrolux Specialist. I think that's Reading 0114. So there we go, a little bit of history there. I don't think there's anything else that I can see. Oh, there is the remains of a very old other repair sticker, but we don't have that now. So we'll undo the cable, which is not the original cable, but it is brown. I don't think I've actually seen brown cable before. I've been tempted to buy some for just this purpose, and now I've seen this in the flesh. I'm possibly not going to do that because it is a shade or three too light, but one can't deny, one can't appreciate the try. And on this brown plug we have a British made plug. No branding at all. And in fact it's missing one of the screws that holds the cable clamp in place, so may or may not be able to keep that. I'm not too sure. Let's take the bag off next. Now it's not the original bag. Crikey, this is very full. It's not the original bag, it is a genuine replacement though. And from the looks of it, it's been on there some considerable time, so we're going to wash that. There. Bag slide on the top is probably, no, almost rusted on. Yeah, that's quite full. We'll leave that well alone for now. I might, as a bonus, at the end of this video, film myself cleaning it out, but for now we'll put that there out of the way. Well, we can look at the rest of the machine. Now, the handle is really, really wobbly. Not entirely sure what's causing that at this moment, but yeah, the whole, it's going to need a repaint. The hood has a crack on it on the front corner, but that's fine because you can glue up cracks. The lens also seems to be a little bit, we might investigate that in this video. If I sit down, I can recline the handle, we can have a look at the underneath, which is quite rusty. We have the built-in rear suspension. That's very rusty, but I think if I can tap this plate off, I can just repaint that, so that's not too bad. Hoping I haven't got to paint the whole underside of the hood. I don't think I need to. Here's the switch. That's the tool port in there, and then if we undo this, which has been painted, not entirely sure why, and I'll be honest, I'm minded just to leave it on because it's not too bad. We can see the belt and brush roll, and we'll take the brush roll out because wow. Okay, well, almost wow. That side is really, really good. This side is okay. It's obviously had a few replacements, but you know, not the end of the world. They're also not, I think they're okay. Brush roll spin's okay though. Let's see if we'll get new brush roll bearings because I always do. Now I've got to remember which way round it goes on because it is keyed. And there is almost that. Here is the motor. All seems okay so far. I think the only real way to go next is to put the bag back on and see how it runs. And look, there's a little bit of mess on the rug now from the unbox. Well, the first look, I should say. I didn't get it boxed, it was dropped off. So we should recline, turn on, see what it sounds like. There is something metallic and knocking. And the headlight doesn't work. It also seems to be in the wrong height mode for this particular pile of carpet. There we go. However, it does work really well. The bag is utterly filthy. But it runs okay, it cleans very well. It's just that metallic-y after sound. Let's get the deeper pile carpet out. See if it's any better on this. Oh, we're going to ruin these nice track marks from whenever I last used it. Not quite, look at that though, it is doing it, but it's not getting rid of the ghosting. I can still see that it's shot perfectly clear. The wind down just goes on forever. I can feel a pulsy vibration there. So yes, all is not 100% happy with this little chappy, but yeah, it runs. What more can you ask for? So we'll take the plug out. We'll take it off of this nice carpet, which I shall put here because I'm too lazy to take it fully away. And we'll put down the working mat, find my tools, and we'll take the hood off to see what's wrong with the handle bail and what's wrong with the lens. And take the hood off is quite simple. You open up your toolbox and you find a flat blade screwdriver, and then you undo, one's missing anyway, you undo the one remaining hood bolt, flip it back over, and then lift the hood off to reveal the motor, which seems to have been desuppressed. Fantastic, that's a job saved. There's no bulb fitted at all. That's why. As to why the lens isn't quite in place, I think it just popped out. Because all that frame will need to come out anyway. So it should hopefully improve matters. As for the handle bail, something's very worn. Very worn indeed, sadly, so not quite sure what that's going to entail, I'm afraid. I won't take it apart yet because I'm not going to be getting to it straight away. This is just the before video and I want to wash the bag. So I've got a few bags to wash, you see. So I thought I would take the opportunity. Oh, I've lost my screw. I thought I'd take the opportunity to do the before video on this, and this bag can come off. It's not the right weather for painting anyway. So that won't happen for a while. So yeah, hopefully if the handle bail proves to be fixable, we shall be alright. The next thing you want to see is me emptying this. Let's get on with it. So the first thing I've done is play battle for the last couple of minutes off camera to get the bag off of the flange, because as usual it's rusted on, so I have one side held with bolt grips, just started to get the other side turning with a screwdriver, and I think we shall be okay. We'll take this bolt out because it needs to be re-dremelled now. Oof. Well, now it's so chewed up it slips on every half turn. Okay, that'll probably be okay. So there's that, that'll bend back. You can see all of the rust and corrosion around the mouth of the bag. This is the problematic part of collecting old vacuum cleaners, is when they haven't been emptied for years and years. So I'm not quite sure the best way to do this. Crikey. Oh wow, there we go. So let's clean a lot of this up, really. Ah, bench vac is full. Hang on. Now for the worst bit, by far. No other way to do it though. I'm so glad the world has moved on from cloth bags. And that will do. That is now fine to go back into the washing machine. So, tell you what, I won't end this video now. I'll put this through the wash and get changed and have a shower, and we'll see if any of that comes off, if anything gets better, the Hoover logo survives, and etc. So, see you in a second. And a couple of days later, when it's dry, we have this. Look, much cleaner. Not a speck of dirt inside or outside now. You can plunge your hand in to your heart's content. This was just on this type of bag, which is the non-genuine, well, which is the genuine Hoover replacement. This is quite robust, so I would certainly recommend giving it a go. Because say this is now absolutely fine. Obviously, you can see how time has not been kind. Look, it's that band's very rusty inside, and it's stained here, and there's just not a great deal you can do about it. There's rust stains on the outside as well. You might be able to do something with them if you had a tried and tested chemical formula that you've done, but I don't, and frankly that is good enough. It's not a genuine bag anyway. Well, it is a genuine bag. It's not an original bag anyway. There's only so much you can do. That for this machine is perfect. So there we go. It's completely the wrong time of year to do any painting. It hasn't really stopped raining for the past fortnight, so I'm not quite sure when I'm going to actually get this done because I need to paint the handles. But for now, it's washed, so I can basically now just pop this in the drawer, out of the way, not give it a second more thought, and just crack on with the machine as and when I can. So, yes, you can buy random vintage Hoovers from eBay, but you're going to have to put some work into them first to see what is what. And there we go. So thank you very much for watching. I and this Hoover 612 will see you soon. Bye bye.